Yeah. Felt like rapping a little bit today, you know what I mean? Better get your thinking caps on with this one. Hey, yeah, you know I got them quick flows all up in the deep end. Y'all gon' say it depends, really, when you bitches only dip toes. It goes higher than ever, the boy a blip though. Try to fuck with me, I turn tables more than dip low. Quit, bro. Not for real, y'all is pissing me off. I'm the reason why your bitch is probably missing some gloss. Cut your wings till you stop and give commission to Ross. Your label pick when you drop, I can't relate them to boss. Y'all don't even own you. You think you got the crown till they own the throne too. See, I can't afford to stop, y'all a traffic cone, dude. I'm in a self-made, independent, act alone mood. Better move, bitch, you heard Luda. How your whole career worth less than my computer? Probably cause this hard drive, filling up my hard drive, made the shit a god size. Cop what I do, then you pigs getting hog-tied. Hey, with respect, yeah, it's all due. Sitting first class, getting action like the lawsuit.
How you saying every rapper sucks?
Cause they all do. Glass ceiling really been the only thing I fall through. So tell me how that floor feel. I already ate, I'm still hungry after your meal. What a fucking ordeal. They wanna graze till I set them all ablaze. Lil' coward, I just kill them, then it's more veal. Too much beef for a vegan. You're so out of mind, find a place to put your league in. Only seeing red, I'm never knowing when I'm bleeding. How you score 0 points when I ain't guarded like, come on, yeah. I'm a dog and they know it. I got this pipe in my pants with a couple offers to blow it. But I ain't changing my stance to get a cape with heroics. Like I ain't changing my stanzas, now they hating the poet. The flow frost like Robert. Everything I do, Shakespeare's, I've been hotter. My medulla oblongata been the topic of a lot of conversations that been centered around the prodigy. They try to hit my numbers like the lottery. I oddity, I really been the outlier. They been robbing me a minute, but they still miss. I doubt fire ever come from them. Why the fuck I'd run from them? Probably go on more rants before I see a gun from them, huh? Sick of all the nursery rhymes. I'm only seeing what I wanna, like I'm perfectly blind. So fuck a optometrist, put the ops in a ditch, spin the block, find a bitch, and put your thought in a twist. I'm a
the story of the chosen one, I'm knowing y'all ain't ready. The first draft, they picked me last, now I am legend. Define heaven, divine essence, I'm omnipresent. I hear the game's rigged, I brought a lethal weapon. Arm, leg, arm, head. Thank God I bodied it with Wu-Tang, Blue Can, Crane, Train, karate kicks. The goals to cross the finish line were who I started with. So if you forget who run this shit, let me rejog it, bitch, yeah. My track record is medals. Hey, you over there, the gold standards, I never settle. And I know you know what they say about diamonds and pressure. So I guess my first impression must be mighty impressive. I'm on a first name basis with first bank statements. My surnames, I only answer to payments. Try to buy me some time, my charges look like arraignments. You dress for the occasion, corded and outdated. Yeah, I'm super saiyan, I ain't playing, I just button mash. Probably why they fucking mad, I done had enough of that. I broke all the controllers and told them run it back. I told you the game's rigged, I'm Benedict Cumberbatch. Y'all just in my mate, I don't even know what to say. I just never relate, tired of resting my case. Woke up in disarray, like who wanna spar with me? Go ahead and invite them in, I can take more than one a day. Cause I'm sick of all the nursery rhymes. I may be self-medicated, but I'm perfectly fine. So listen, doc, tell me this. How is it that I exist between the stars and the starfish and they refuse to admit that I'm a god?
Just like that, when someone comes up and says something like, I am a god, everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was.
I just told you. We've been on fire. Let's keep it going. And even if we pull it, don't worry. The other stuff will be put in the repack pile. So you never know. We've been able to pull an uptown and a downtown from the last one of this, or was that Optic? That was Optic. That's right. But still, that was 24 Optic. Probably going to get another case of that. We do the same price. It's 25. And I didn't up the price on this. Honestly, I forgot I was supposed to, but it's no big deal. Hopefully, we at least hit a downtown. And because my buddy found me a bottle of Buffalo Trace tonight, although I haven't been drinking, I'm going to. I know it's a little late. It's 11 o'clock. It's not midnight yet, though. Maybe you guys want to send one over my way so I can show you on screen. Chris sent a video. Here we go. Let's see what Chris is up to. Hold on.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
I hear the tunes.
On work.
Oh, that didn't last long at home.
Yeah, road. That's this ain't even that bad of a road.
What in the Breaking Bad are you going to cook?
I mean, that's that long.
This
Crazy
motherfucker.
life out Wellfield now.
He's about to meet Jesse Pinkman in a freaking RV. Yikes. Good luck, man. Don't die. Chris, I did send you more messages, but I see why you didn't answer. So I just wanted to respond and finish our conversation. Appreciate your feedback as always. Guys, good luck. 1, 2, 3. We're going to get to the left. 4, 5, 6. We're going to get to the right. All 10 boxes because... Oh, I was like, why is it not showing? But on the delay. And also, just cheers to you guys. Great fills. Got a lot to sort. Just loving that we've been filling, been hanging. Keep the chat if you can. I know it's late. A lot of you probably laying in bed like I do at night when I watch Whatnot and things like that. But if you can just give me a little thumbs up or an emoji or anything, let me know you're in here so I can call you out when you hit. Cheers, guys. Don't forget, one-on-one guesses are worth $20. One guest per person. One-on-ones count as downtowns. Cheers. Oh, how I missed you. We're not gonna go backwards though. 1, 2, 3 to the left. 4, 5, 6 to the right. It is a 4 to the right. Jamie's at the casino rolling dice. Actually, you know what I've been doing? I used to play I play a lot of slots online casinos, and then I started getting into blackjack, but the one where it's like everybody plays the same hand, and you can play from 50 cents all the way up to like $500 a hand. But I learned that there's a bunch of trolls in there, and they'll like hit on 20 just to mess with the shoe. So I've gone to a table, and I've appreciated it a lot more. He said, Tet DT, you got the Carolina? So I bought a case of Phoenix Megas today too because I want to chase Color Burst out of there and also Genies. And I also figured, you know what, with the repack stuff, that's what we're going to be mixing. Got some Rookies and Stars Hobby too. But I figured we were going to be mixing a lot of that stuff in our repacks. Dude, I'm so pumped to do it. I know I used to talk about, I had all these like grand ideas and stuff, and I still have some of them, but I'm just going to do repacks. Like, we're going to keep them simple. I'm going to put nice cards in there. They're going to be great. But I said I also have this like long-term goal to do what I call first and goal packs where there's 4 cards. We'll get to that later. Kyle McCord, Amumbu, Penix, second year. Amika Egbuka Pink, that's a nice one. So my dad went with me today. So excited to surprise him with he has been a huge help for me. Getting cards organized. It's so, I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed having him. He's the one that got me in the cards. Now that he's retired, he's helped me out again. But we did the show together Saturday. We didn't get to go out to eat afterwards, which is something I like to do. So today you went with me to the hobby shop. We opened a Phoenix Holiday Blaster, Chris. Those are awesome. We got 3 numbered cards. And we didn't get an auto in this one, but 3 numbered cards and some just other cool stuff out of it. And then we opened an Optic Blaster. Didn't get anything out of that, really. Got a pink of someone that I thought looked cool. Oh, he did get one of those throwback cards you sent me, Chris. I forget who it was. I think it was Amika Ibuka, maybe. But they're cool. Nick Scorton, Elijah Arroyo Green, Rodney Harrison. And anyhow, Woody Marks Red. We were on the way home, and I was just talking to him. I'm like, man, what am I going to do for the next... This is where we got on the hockey and stuff. I'm like, I don't watch hockey like you. I was like, what are we going to do? He's like, dude. He goes, Michael, free agency starts in 3 weeks. I was like, oh, yeah. And then I was like, oh, wait, the Bills don't do anything in free agency anyhow. But he's like, yeah, but it'll be cool. It's going to be different. I'm like a true Bills fan. This year is different. This is our year. A-R-E. Keandre Lambert Smith. And how about a Jack Beck? Well, there's a Devontae Adams for the Rams. Jack Beck Phenom swatch. Again, for $24 in this, like I said, you can't hardly get in anything for that. And I'm surprised there's not more trades in this, even with downtowns in it for like PC teams. Like, I don't think there's Josh Allen does have a downtown. It's the one I want to pull. And if anybody pulls it, I'll probably pay you full comps. Like, I just want it. It's going for like $1,800. It was. Tyler Shuck. That is not a Jake Hayner, though. I remember the name this time. Luther Burden, White Hot. And Alfred Collins. But, like, I'm surprised more people don't trade. Like, even if I'm thinking of, like, I got the Giants, I'd trade it for the Bills. I want, like, the chance at the Pinks. I want a chance at Josh Allen. Barron. The only thing I wish they threw in there's a Jalen Milrow. I wish they threw in, there's a Njigba. Some more numbered stuff out of this. Like, you can get numbered stuff, but it's very rare. And that, my friends, was only one box. It is, I know. Maybe I should, the day rips have been good to us for the conversation. Today, we ripped, what did we rip? That base, that Optichrome. Oh, I ordered it, or we ripped the baseball nation, but I ordered another case of Optichrome today. A Kelly Allen duel would be cool. Did you see an Optic? The only downtown they have in this year's Optic is a Thurman. It's the Legends one. I've seen two of the Pandora, the blacks, get pulled. This is gonna be our patch card. But I don't really, truthfully, I don't really want a Thurman Thomas downtown. It's not that I don't like Thurman. It's just not the downtown. I'd be like, I would take it, but it's just not like, oh, look at my Thurman downtown. Tyler Shuck. Seen a lot of his autos pulled out of Prism. A red Makuba and a Riley Leonard. I actually had to buy 3 cases of top loaders, which BCS top loader, BCW top loaders went up. But I still think they're the best. I really do. I picked them over Ultra Pro. As a matter of fact, I have paid more at times for BCW when I could have got Ultra Pro cheaper, where I found them cheaper, and I still want BCW. I think they're better. Because there's been so many times we've bought Ultra Pro, and they were just like, they were cracked. They stuck together. Woody Marks, Mike Green. Yeah, they do need a Kelly Allen. I'm curious to see, we'll probably see a Kelly downtown, like a Kelly Thurman downtown, because in the new stuff, and Chris, this is what one of my messages is about, and maybe I'll talk to you guys. So a lot of my conversation last time, which maybe I got to go back and listen, I actually really did enjoy ripping Top Series 1. I think that, there's things about the price I don't love and this and that, but what I'll say about it is that, like, I get baseball collectors' infatuation with having licensed products, because I don't like all Tops or all football on license either. Like, I like their Tops Chrome they did on license, and I got some cool Bishop cards that I absolutely love. I'm just going to point to him and just say, like, it's Calvin Johnson. Pay attention to that name and what we talked about at the beginning of the break. But I'm curious to see how collectors react when Prism loses its license and how it affects case hits. Because Prism Black's coming out. And my understanding is they still have the NFL license, so they can use team names, but they won't have active players. They'll have a couple. Travis Hunter. They'll have a couple active players. Jalen Royals. But I think they can have up to 4. So, like, they might have Mahomes because they have his autos active. They might, I don't know if they can use him, though. I don't know how it works. But anyhow, so a lot of them, like the manga, I saw the one manga is a Barry Sanders. A lot of the downtowns and stuff, and the products are going to be retired guys. Abdul Carter, Colston Loveland, Matthew Golden Pink, and a Pat Bryant. So here's a question for you guys, if you can type, because this is a conversation I've had with Jason. Retired vets. We always see the same guys, like Thurman and Kelly for the Bills. We see Joe Theismann, Joe Namath, right? Probably Joe Theismann too. We see those named Joe Montana, a lot of Joes. We see a lot of those names. What vet players would you like to see in a product that we don't see a lot? Like, I feel like we don't see a ton of Jerry Rice and stuff. Like, you don't see a lot of them. Is it because he chooses not to sign? Right? We see a lot of Brett Favre stuff, or we used to. He's even in, like, wild card and stuff. We don't see a lot of, do we see a lot of Troy? Does Troy Aikman have a lot of, does he have downtowns? Probably does. Trying to think of guys that, maybe they don't use. Patrick Mahomes, Van Ginkel, Matthew Golden, Jackson Dart throwback. So if you could, maybe think of your own teams. If you could have anyone of a vet player, who would it be? Like, let's get some OJ Simpson cards. Let's get an OJ Simpson downtown, right? Did we get a scope? Woo! We got something numbered in here. Does that mean we're gonna have an autograph? Yep, there it is. Xavier Leggett. Usually, if you get a numbered card, you get an auto. For every time, it's Carolina. Chris, I'm telling you, man, it's been like running backs, quarterbacks, and wide receivers from Carolina. Maybe not quarterbacks. Emeka Egbuka, Donovan Jackson, and it's going to be it's not numbered. Tyleek Williams. I thought we were going to have like the orange scope or whatever. So our first auto, Xavier Leggett. I do think these breaks will be great to throw like some extra hits in for the repack. Best of instant, Mahomes. Gunnar Helm. Colin Coward ranked his 5 up and 5 down. 5 teams he thinks are going to improve. 5 teams he thinks are going to regress. He had, I think, the Eagles on the regress side. The Pats, which is easy to say because they don't have to lose many. Tetro McMillan Green, Travion Henderson. The rookies. He did his top 10 teams today too. Way too early top 10 rankings. Bills were 9. Seahawks were 1. Rams were 2. Who was 3? I think Patriots were 3. Jags were 5. Chargers were 4. Jags were 5. Chargers were 6. Chiefs were 7. Ravens weren't on the list, which was surprising because they're tied with the Bills for Super Bowl odds. Buda Baker, Shamar Stewart, White Hot Luther Burden, TJ Sanders, and there's that case hit Galaxy of Stars. They seem to be coming out 1 per case. The value is weird. They're not like up there, but they're beautiful cards. If I'm a PC guy, go get one of these, whatever they have in your team. I think they're absolutely awesome. And they're hard to find. Like, I haven't seen them at shows, really. They're 1 per case of megas. So have downtown's been for us. Quinshon Judkins Green. Kenneth Grant. I really want to do that last helmet now that Chris said our helmets have all sucked. I have a feeling we got a banger helmet in the final box. It's so hard on these with the optics. The sleeves slide everywhere. I like to watch Whatnot because I feel like there's always breaks going on. Can anyone else, maybe I'm just as annoying talking the whole time, but I hate silence. It's one of my weaknesses. But the screaming is out of control. I've literally wanted to watch. Ooh, we got the football. See, I'm not like, oh, chat. I can't. Real quick. I won Cohen an auction last night for one piece of Tony Chopper stuff. Okay, Jackson Darts watch there. And so you can watch your receipt when you buy something on Whatnot. So that shows you that clip of the video. And he was so excited, but he goes, can we just turn the volume down and not listen? It was a girl. And not listen to her. I'll just watch the cards. I was like, you got it, dude. The football emoji, Tyler Booker. That was my 8-year-old. For the Dallas Cowboys, Carl with a Tyler Booker football emoji and a Travis Hunter pink and a Jackson Dart red. What a freaking pack. Pick that one up. Travis Hunter and Jackson Dart red. Play it again. And she said, play it again. I'm going to put that over there with the dart and put this Travis Hunter up here for now. We got the back wall kind of fire for a little $24 mega case, and we're only on box, what, 1, 2, 3, 4? We're only on box 4. Ashton Genty Green, Tyler Shuck, Jack Sawyer. I'm glad I switched over to this camera. I feel like it looks a lot nicer than the old one did, with like less glare, but White Hot Amari Hampton, Makuba. Thought this was going to be another parallel, but production line. It's nice to have a couple shots tonight. Wish my boy Jamie was in here to take one with me. I wish Jeff was in here to take one with me. I have to message them and tell them they missed it. It will be weeks before I do it again. Malik Neighbors. Jackson Dart Pink hitting the cycle. Who's got the Giants? Why not? Stormin Norman. Why the heck not? You got the pink, the red, and a swatch already. I'd say send him in the PSA, but you have to wait an extra like 30 days now. Vikings for Saints and Bengals. All right, let me go check chat, like the not chat like in the whatnot sense, but the thread. Which I think we're fine to do that because nothing major came out. But I don't want to open any more packs till I change it. Vikings for Saints and Bengals. I had checked right before I went live, but thank you for letting me know. At least that's what it took to get someone to talk in here. I don't see it. Let me refresh again. Was it up further in the thread? Is that how I missed? Ah, it was up in the thread. I didn't get the tag. Like, always put that at the bottom if you don't mind. No big deal. Thank you for letting me know in here. Vikes for Saints and Bengals. Let me switch it quick. Minnesota Vikings. Saints and Bengals. That means you get the Saints and the Bengals. All right. Jim Larson gets this. Thomas, you get the Saints and the Bengals. Let me clip this. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Just give me a second here. I'm going to get the list updated. There we go. All right. Thank you. All right. We should be good. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to let me know. Again, it was up further in the chat. I did not scroll up. Carson Schlesinger, Terrence Ferguson, rated rookie green, a little CD Lamb, Travis Hunter red. Come on now, Jags. Who had them? Nick D. Nick D in the place. An old Nick D call. Open a valve and done. That works, man. Yeah, just loosen her up a little bit and get right back home. I got it. Good. Someone send me a shot video so I can take one more. This is my one night of drinking for the next couple weeks. So my wife and I going out Saturday for Valentine's. I guess Saturday during the day before like the young crowd hits. And she's like, I'm not drinking. She's been very good. She hasn't drank since, oh geez, even last year, like December. Riley Leonard red. Gunnar Helm and Cooper DeJean Elite Series. Crazy he's going into his third year. How you doing tonight, Thomas? Christian Benford. Green, that's a cool card. Jackson Dart. There's a cool Caleb Williams, too. Second year, but we'll put that over there. Dude, Jackson Dart fire. We got a whole rack of jacks. That's crazy. Do you wish that, like, there were, like, is this a time in your life you wish there was, like, a robot AI that, maybe not even AI, just like robo-controlled stuff that we wouldn't have to go in for that? Quinshawn Pink and Ty Felton Red. Like, it does feel, it's like, can something, like, robotic do this? Abdul Carter and a Cam Ward. Bomb Squad. This won't go in the Jackson Dart pile, but you'll take it. Abdul Carter. Giants are one of, I saw Colin Coward's, like, big climbers. And just has a lot of faith in them. He may even have had them. I don't think he had them in the top 10. But big hopes for them, I think. Hey, and then you get to message me and voice chat with me the whole time. Right? That's good money. You know what I'm doing if I'm ripping this? Not ripping One Piece. So thank you guys. Colston Loveland Pink. I gotta stop. I've ripped way too much. I just ordered one of the boxes I don't have. Like, the boxes they're not coming down. They shot up. Like, when I say shot up, like, boxes that were $700 in December were like $2,400. When I say I've never seen a box like bigger than COVID jumps in that short time frame. But now they've settled a little bit. Tesla Green and Tyler Warren White Hot. I'm buying some that I don't have. Here we go. Shiduki, Vortex, not numbered, and a Xavier Watts. Blessed because you get to hear my voice on the way home, or just for the 4 hours of overtime? Or both. You can say both, but we'll go with both. Oh, dude, my dad loves that stuff. I think my dad secretly, Thomas, wants to rip a little bit. So I'm kind of easing him in because we are going to be ripping hockey. So I don't know if you heard me say I'm taking him to a hockey game as a surprise. He got into hockey this year. He's like big into it. That's a cool Shador. Who got the Browns? Nicky O. But I'm kind of wanting to be our hockey breaker. He does like ripping. We ripped 2 blasters in the car. And normally he'd be like, I don't know, Mike. If he doesn't want to do something, he'll be like, I don't know, Mike. He's like, I'm like, hey, grab that helmet in the back. And he's like, okay. And he hits his belt and he jumps in the back. And I'm like, hey, there's a knife in the side of my backpack so you don't have to pick. He's like, I was like, don't worry, I'll reach for it. He's like, no, I got it. He was kind of pumped. You're right, man. I'm glad you noticed that. He legitimately was excited. And so I thank you guys for filling it. It was, it's honest praise for it. It sucked that it was Chop Robinson. We know that's the thing we do. But with only 8 spots, but Chris pointed out all of our helmets in that product. We got did we get a case or did I just order max of them? Chris took all the good ones. But I was saying, what if the last one's like a banger? I can't remember if I got a case of those or I just had like 8 randomly delivered. I don't know if they shipped. Let me rephrase that. I don't know if they shipped in case form or not, or they just you ordered a number and then they shipped them that way. Because they were a while ago. They were like the beginning of the They were like the near draft of 24. The Jackson Dart thing is full. Terrence Ferguson. Dude, let me. Hold on, I gotta see if I bought this one card for a repack tonight. Oh, I got that one. You know what? I don't think I picked that one out because I comped it and he was kind of high on it and I didn't want to negotiate it. But there's Alec Almanor and Jalen Noel. This is how my night's been. I still have stuff in my backpack I haven't taken out yet. Okay, so they just came single shipped then, right, Chris? They did not come like in case form. Is that what you're telling me? I only had 4 total. Did I order 2 things of 4 or just do 4? Because listen, here's the thing. If all mine suck so far, that means so far I've only ripped 3. Is that what you were saying? Was that like a limit? Jackson Hawes green, Ashton Genty. It was a Puka Nakua rookie auto, graded, I want to say a 9, but he was like really, really high on it. His prices were fair on a lot, but he was high on that. And I think because it was probably priced in playoffs, because there was a sale that high in playoffs, but just one. Christian McCaffrey, Bijan. There was a really nice Eli Manning auto, but I realized I'm the only one that loves Eli Manning as much as I love Eli Manning. So I passed on that. Scorton, Jared Verse, Tyler Shuck pink going out to the Saints. That is going to be Thomas D on the trade. Ashton Genty. Jackson Dart Elite Series and a Ted McMillan pink. Nice pack. I got to get more top loaders here. The draw was for 4. Okay. Jeez. Norman Gundrum was in the hospital last night with his son, and I still think they were dealing with some things, so I need to check on him after this. So I grabbed some spots, but I haven't heard from him, so I'm hoping that there's nothing urgent or chaotic. Yes, we have one more pack, but I need some top loaders here. Jordan Bell phone. Chris, what do you think? Should we try to do that last one tomorrow? Or just hang tight? Wait for the draft and do it. I can't really throw it in a break because there's a lot of teams not accounted for. But in divisions, it works because every division's accounted for. Shamar Stewart. Last pack, not Mojo. All right, I'm going to take a shot because you guys got me on one. Where's Jamie when you need him? He's gambling at the casino, playing slots like a D-Gen. I'm not judging. I'm going to rip one piece after this. All right, let me do it tomorrow. I think so. I just kind of want to see. I kind of want you to be like, oh, it was worth the wait to have 3 bad ones. All right, where's my faded shot glass? Got to liven this up a little bit. Little Buffalo Trace. Where's Jeff when you need him? Here we go. I know out near your way, Chris, you get pretty authentic, probably like Mexican food. But we finally found a spot that has somewhat decent Mexican food. And tomorrow I have a date with my brother and my friend, and I am looking forward to some tostados. So cheers to authentic Mexican. Well, listen. If it is another Jack Hayner, it's your fault for jinxing it. You can't say it can't be because it could be. Because it is Fanatics. There's no way a $80 sweatshirt can absolutely lose its logo in 2 washings. I know. Turn it inside out. I did. But yet, see, now that other people are seeing the quality of their clothing, This is the quality we've always done. No shit, that's the problem. People have been complaining about your clothes. Did you see that response? We've always stood by our quality. Our quality has not changed. Yeah, I know. It needs to. We're saying this is not good quality. We're not commending you for years past. There have been, like, I talked to that owner that brings in all the jerseys and stuff for our local store, and they're like, it's gotten so bad. They're like, half of it we don't want to sell, but it's what we have. It's like their whole business model. Riley Leonard, Green Press Proof, Mike Green. I threw a couple extra top loaders in. So top loaders still aren't bad, even at like $1.50, $2 a pack. If you buy them at your hobby shop, dude, are you close around here? It's called here, let me look at. It's a food truck that also has the restaurant. Are you around here, Cameron? La Ruta del Sabor. Here, let me show you. They have the food truck, but it's this place right here in Melton, right by the barber shop. Dude, we just take our own drinks. And like, we used to take our own, like, alcohol. And now we just take our own, even our own, like, seltzer waters and stuff. They're awesome. They're like, it's cool, no worries. Because they only sell, like, canned soda. It's one of those places. They're like, I just want a seltzer water. Cameron, where you live in Sunbury, Cameron? And I apologize if I'm being rude. I get so many people like I have more local people than I used to. You're just saying Bears, or what are we doing here? Abdul Carter throwback. So the hobby shop near us in Bears win it all next year. Oh yeah, so I'm not in Buffalo, even as a Bills fan. I'm 3.5 hours south of Buffalo. There's got to be good Mexican that way, right? Do you know what restaurant I've never been to that I really, really can't wait to get to is, and I'm curious as you're probably been there before, Bar Bill. When we went to the game this year, the Bucks game, we thought we'd get there early, put our name in, right? So we get there, and they're like, the day before the game, they're like, it's a 6-hour wait. We're like, first of all, it's 3 o'clock. What the hell? Abdul Carter Pink and a Vortex Travis Hunter. They do have the glass sodas. They do. And I almost had one because I love Coke in a glass bottle. Like real Coke. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's different. It's a different Coke. But I went Diet Coke in a can. 2 of them. Because I said to my wife, she's like, I was like, can I get another can of Coke? She's like, yeah, sure. Like, there was a look. I'm like, wait a minute. If I go to a restaurant and order my 4th beer, they're like, absolutely. Did you want another IPA? Like another 9% IPA? I'm like, yeah, that was good. I'm hammered already, but I'll take another. But if you order, and if you have refills on a soda, it's nothing. But if you're at a place that sells, I'm telling you, tell me I'm wrong on this. But if you're at a place that sells like individual canned sodas, and you're like, yeah, I'll have another Coke. They're like, another one? I'm like, yeah, but it was 12 ounces. If I get a big gulp, my wife the other day looked at me because I haven't been drinking. I'm like, it was for the Super Bowl. This is bad. I had my 4th Coke Zero. She's like, you gonna keep drinking those tonight? I'm like, it's not beer. It's not liquor. I'm not mixing. I'm like, when I have whiskey Cokes, I go through 6 of these cans. It was like, yeah, but you mix them. I'm like, what the hell is the stigma around this? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but have you been there? Is it worth the wait? Are you saying get a glass bottle Coke? I'm going to. Cameron, I got to remember the next time we come to a game So we have 8 season tickets for the new stadium. 4 front row, 4 second row. So my dad and I were talking today, and we're like, what are we doing for opening game? Like, what's the plan here? He's like, all I know is we got to get hotel rooms reserved. Luther Burden. Haven't seen that name much. We have this box and 2 more left. Listen, if no downtown is pulled, we're not going to break that streak. If no downtown is pulled, we will post the second half tomorrow. Lamar Jackson and Jamar Chase. I got to get better at that. I got to get better. I mean, I drink water at home, but at restaurants, there's just something I'm like, Jack Beck. I just don't want water at a restaurant. You're out to eat. It was hard enough giving up beer. Otto, Kingsley Sumatai for the Chiefs. Never heard of her. Kansas City, Jake Aiken. It's probably an auto that a fan will like a collector. It's worth the wait. So I went to the original Duffs for the first time this year. In where's the original Duffs in There's so many little like districts there. I forget where that name is. Colston Loveland Green. Quinshon Judkins Red. And I know people hate on it. But Duff's, the original spot. Maybe we had a good day. Maybe I was just that hungry. We did wait 2 hours there. It was busy. They were the best wings. We were like, historically, always went to Anchor Bar. And the original Anchor Bar. But like the last 2 times I had went, you wait forever. And I just think the wings were like small. They were overcooked. I'm like, am I really like, I've been here, right? Like that's like a tourist spot. So we started checking out. I'd never been to the original Duff's. So we went to the original Duff's. I was glad I did. Would I go back and wait in that line? No, I'd probably wait for Bar Bill. Because it's Josh Allen's favorite. Harold Fannin. It may have been 4 hours. We weren't waiting. It was minimum of 4. I can't remember if it was 4 or 6. But the one girl said, she was like, don't wait. She's like, they say that, but you're like, I kind of wondered if they just say that to deter people. They had people, we were so excited. So we pull in. It was me, my sister, and my dad that went. We went for the Bucks game. We only had 3 tickets in the old stadium. And so like a car's pulling out right parking. And I was like, this is like, we nailed it. I said, this doesn't feel good. If we got parking this close, because it was packed. Duff's Wings were like, dude, they killed it. Does Duff Wings not offer ranch? I'm a blue cheese guy. But my sister was like, let's get some ranch. I'm like, I don't see it on the menu. And I know a lot of Buffalo places don't. I don't like ranch in my wings. I like ranch with vegetables. I like ranch on my salad. I'll do ranch on my like loaded fries. If it's not blue cheese on my hot wings, I'll just eat hot wings. I don't want ranch. That ruins the hot wings. It's not even like there's Ollie Gordon. It's not even like a snobby thing. It's just, I don't think ranch tastes right on hot wings. Blue cheese or bust for me. Shador, man, we don't see him a lot in this. Kyle Williams and another Cam Ward. It's weird. I don't get bored ripping this. I feel like, for all the boxes we've opened, it's still not easy to pull like a ton of Cam, or we've had a Jackson Dart run, but I'd like to see some more Shador stuff. I'd feel better if we got a downtown here. Got excited for a minute. Jack Sawyer Green. Aladejo. If we pull it downtown, what's your favorite spot for wings? And also, you go to Bills games? Cameron, I thank you for being in here chatting. I appreciate it. It's been a little slow on the chat today. You're right. Good wings don't. Sauce. Oh my gosh, my stomach's grumbling. I haven't eaten much today. Saucy wings, good saucy hot wings don't need anything. I will agree with you 100% on that. Jaden Blue Red. My stomach is growling right now. Amari and Hampton. What is this? See, this is what I was just talking about. We've opened, we're going on our 30th box. I have not seen this card. I mean, I know there's Super Bowl cards in it, but I have not seen that one. That's sharp. I like that. Eagles, Jason Murphy. It's a cool card. Genty Pink. I've never even heard of that. Is it like smoker stuff? I'm curious to see how they set that up. I just hope they switch to parking camp. Like, it sucks to get out of that place. Jaden Blue Green. Mason Graham. Will Howard Red. And when you say no extra sauce, Chris, I'm assuming you meant like blue, like dressing, like blue cheese ranch. I like my wings super saucy. I actually like doing dry rub with butter. It makes it almost like a mix between a wet and a dry rub. Marion Hampton, Jordan James. All right, one more box to go. Oh, for sure on one case. But you know what sucks? I can also count on one hand in an entire case how many of these I got. And they sell for like $4. They're case hits. They're one per case if you get one. So tell me why that doesn't go for more. And again, not being negative, like I hate that it doesn't go for more. It's Jason and I talk about this constantly. We get one of these emojis per case too. I can't for the life of me figure out why they don't hold more value. Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure I didn't open extra. Last box. Come on now. Let's go. I don't want anybody mad. I don't need a rage quit. But I'll tell you what. We'll hold our breath. If we don't hit it, it'll post tomorrow. Be ready. Tyler Loop and Luther Burden. James Cook Dominator sharp card. Emin Worry. We're almost to midnight, and Jamie's not here to see Midnight Mike. But I think there is a time and a place for it, Chris. Is like Panini loses their license. Do we go back and we're like, hey, where are some of these licensed case hits we didn't touch? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe there's not a spot for it. But to me, there might be a run at them. Like those other case hits. My dad brought it up today. Caleb Johnson Red. He was like, hey, I was going through like some blasters you gave me. Usually at Christmas time, I give him like a couple boxes of like blasters, cards, things like that to open. You know, he can hold them for a couple weeks and open a pack at a time. Wish I could do that. But he said, I found a case hit and score. Ooh, see, like this is the first time we've seen this card in all 30 boxes. Josh Allen throwback. Norman, I'll trade you. Let's see, who does Norman like? I don't even know. I'm going to trade you something for that one. I don't think I have that. Spicy Gold from Spicy Gold's like a honey hot? Are they like honey with hot sauce? Castaways. Dude! Cameron, I got to remember to hit you up. I'll forget that. I should jot it down in a notebook. That's what I'm talking about. I want some of those spots. This corner is fudged up. Sucks. Who got the Colts? Robert McCurdy. You got some other nice Tyler Warrens. This corner's not great. I got to show you. Can I show you real quick before I open any more packs? Because speaking of corners fudged up, let me do this. Of course, another Jackson Dart and Isaac Tesla. And how about a scat? That's our first scat of the night. I must do that in trash. Jackson Dart. I think we hit every Jackson Dart, like insert, off card, base. I don't know if we actually got his actual base. This scat is nice, though, to go with it. That's another thing, Chris. There might be 2 or 3 vortexes per case, and when we got that numbered vortex last night... All right, so I got a Grail card for my Josh Allen collection. All right, are you ready? I got to show you. I was excited I found it. So I saw this guy at a card show. He had $400 on this. I went to his shop because I met him at a card show. I don't know if you can see it, but like the top right corner's got a big white. But in full just full collector mode here, it is they had one in 2021 that was similar to this, but without it wasn't a rated rookie. This was a Panini Instant from 2018 Instant Football. You had to order it online. Other than that corner up there, this card looks good. I mean, the corners aren't great. He had 400 on it. At the card show, he wouldn't move. He's like, I can't find comps. Now, again, mind you, this was going in the playoffs. They were still in the playoffs. And today, I was like, you still got that, Allen? He goes, I'll work with you on it. He gave it to me for $300. It's one of my favorite cards of all time. But again, when it comes to PC, he's like, I know the corners don't matter to you. It's not. He goes, it's not going to grade. You're not grading. I was like, absolutely not. I'd like to get it in a cool slab. But how cool is that card? You can't find comps on it. Anyone that can find comps on it, send it to me. He has like this app that goes back 3 years. You can't find comps on it. RJ Harvey, red. It's the first we've seen his name tonight, I think, too. Harold Fannin. All right, last pack mojo. Guys, thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for joining me tonight. If we don't hit the downtown, if we do, I'm taking a shot. If we don't hit the downtown, look out for this tomorrow, I would say around noon. I will make a fair announcement. I won't just drop it. I am going to put it at 25 because I paid more for this. I was supposed to mark this at 25. I'm not upping it because we didn't. I was supposed to. I forgot. I'm like, what am I going to do now? But I paid quite a bit more for this one. I know it's only $1, but I told the guy tonight, dollars matter. It covers a little bit more of what I need to cover. Should I up it more? Yeah, but I need to at least cover that to make sure that I'm not hurting myself in the long run. I know you guys understand that. You've always been good. CD Lamb press proof. Mumbu. No downtown. So those 10 boxes, baby. Thank you, Cameron. I appreciate your willingness to do that. All right. I'm going to recap for you, though. I'm not going to show you sleeves because there's literally like an entire stack of sleeves over here. Look at our top loaders alone. And I try to top load so much out of this that I think I got some extras in here. But RJ Harvey red. Oh, let me do this. I like doing this. Just give me a second. Insert these. It's just easier. It takes me a minute, and I feel like I enjoy the recap more. All right, here we go. Base that I held back that aren't on the top there. Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Will Howard, Shedeur Sanders. Inserts, Rookie Revolution, Shuck. Throwback. Oh, that goes up there. Travion Henderson, Tyler Shuck of the rookies. Cam Ward, Bomb Squad. Vortex Shedeur, Vortex Hunter. They were our Vortexes. So I think 2 in the whole 10 boxes there. Probably a little bit more than when we did the My House. Abdul Carter, Cam Ward, and this Super Bowl card, which is really sweet. The green, Tet, Quinchon, Genty, Leonard, Swessinger, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Colston Loveland, Tyler Warren with a little white on that corner there. The pinks, Amika Egbuka, Riley Leonard, Matthew Golden. This is the extra one. Quinchon Judkins, Colston Loveland, McMillan, Shuck, McCord, Abdul Carter, Fannin, Genty, and Tesla. Not that these are important, but... And then our reds, Woody Marks. We had other reds, other pinks, but these are the ones I felt that were top load worthy. They were sponge worthy. Jerry Seinfeld, find that card for me. I'm buying. Riley Leonard, Quinchon Judkins, and Will Howard, and RJ Harvey. These were, again, extras I top loaded. Here were our swatch cards. Caleb Johnson, Marion Hampton, Ashton Genty, Terrence Ferguson, Abdul Carter, Tyler Shuck, and Jack Beck. We had some autographs here. Xavier Leggett and Sumatia. Although they are our hits, I just got to show you. How about the Travis Hunter pink and red? The Galaxy of Stars, Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Again, a case hit. But we've pulled this, and then every time we pull one of these, we've also pulled it downtown. Tyler Booker with the football emoji rated rookie. Would love a better name, but those are hard to hit. And then how about this? This Cam Scatterby Vortex. So we did get 3. So 1 every 3 boxes. Probably not as rare as I thought, Chris. The numbered one was awesome. How about an entire collection of Jackson darts? Throwback, Elite Series, Gridiron Kings, pink, red, and a swatch. I mean, it's got to be $60 worth of darts. No, probably like $70 worth of darts when you really break it down. Like if someone put that lot up 10 at 7, I'm grabbing a spot or two, right? I know we're chasing downtowns and those are darts, but geez, man. Throwing the Scat and the Abdul Carters. Oh, wait. Oh, this one too. White Heart Rookies. Cheapers, creepers. All right, guys. Tomorrow, part 2. I'm also going to throw up my last box of Series 1 with some of those Easter eggs probably, all right? Peace. I'm out.